Good morning, Franklin. I'm Eric Stuckey. It's Monday morning, and it's time for the top 3 things you need to know this week. Of course, I have my handy-dandy Post-it ready to go here, and we are out in southeast Franklin near the Goose Creek area. Right behind me, you can see construction activity going on Fire Station 7. We have a temporary station out here that's been in place the last few years, and now we're building this station in the area. It also co-locates EMS services with Williamson County. So a great addition out here in terms of services to the southeast, one of our fastest growing areas in the community. And that's one of the reasons we're out here. This past fall during the city election, an area of the city annexed in, the residents requested to come into the city, requested to have a vote, and 26 properties voted unanimously to come into the city of Franklin. So since we did that, we need to plan for it. We have out here with us Eric Connor, who is a principal planner in our planning and sustainability department, and we have a process going on to gather community input about this land use and adding this into the community. So Eric, tell us what we need to know.
Well, this Wednesday, January 15th from 5 to 7 at Eastern Flank Battlefield Park Clubhouse, we'll be having an open house style meeting about this project that's going to be going on behind us. Sort of an informational meeting for everybody to come by, see what's happening. We are going through the process of amending our Envision Franklin document to create some design concepts for the area behind us. And these really just help us provide recommendations in the future for the different types of zoning that we might have on these projects, on these parcels. And the other types of things that we might see on this land, a long ways in the future, probably 5 to 10 years down the road.
Yeah, this is a longer-term planning effort, so you're not going to see things going up right away. And as you look down the road, the property that we're talking about, this is the Berry Farms Reams Fleming tract, which is already in the city. That's where Ramsey Solutions and Aetna have built headquarters a little further down. And as you look to the east of the road down here is where you see the properties that we're talking about. Again, as Eric said, it's a longer term discussion about how we plan it, and we want your input. Anything else folks need to know?
That's about it. Just come on by. We'll have comment cards for people to fill out. We'll have a lot of different maps for you to take a look at, get an understanding on really what's going on. And you're also able to sign up with your email address for project updates for the rest of the project as we continue on. Should be finishing up mid-March or so.
All right. More information, plenty of information available on the City of Franklin website, franklintn.gov. Just go right there and you'll see information about it. And again, we need your input, and this is something the property owners out here have requested in terms of coming into the city and receiving city services, and we want to make sure we have a land use plan that reflects how that fits best in the City of Franklin. So that's item number one. Item number two, we're talking about Blue Bin update. We talked a little bit with extensively. That was all of our top 3 things last week, but it's going well. About 2,600 blue bins were distributed last week alone, which is a great pace, a little over 500 per day, and we have about 9,300 folks registered as of now. So what we've done is we've distributed the folks that registered between July 1st and December 15th, so that's what we're working on. We think that'll get done probably by about the end of January. We are placing a second order for the rest of them, and as soon as we get those in, we'll be distributing those as well. And we really hope and think that we'll be completely transitioned to blue bins by the end of March, and that's when we'll stop picking up blue bags and be entirely using blue bins. So if you got more questions, again, the website, franklintn.gov/blue bin. You can sign up if you haven't signed up already. You can continue to get on board, and we'll get them to you during the first quarter of this year by the end of March. So that's item number 2. Item number 3, great event, great community event, brings folks together around the Martin Luther King holiday. There's a event commemorating Dr. King and his impact in our community, in our country, and in our community. Community leaders speak, and there's a march. It starts at 11 a.m. next Monday, January 20th. At First Missionary Baptist Church, which is right on Natchez Street, right behind the police headquarters. And there'll be a program there at the church from about 11 till noon or so, and then a march from the church to downtown to the square and the courthouse, and there'll be another speaker there. And it's just a great event. I go to it about every year. It's a wonderful cross-section of our community, and remember Dr. King's work, his dream, and how we continue to work to bring our community together. So those are your top three things. We've got land use planning out here in the southeast. We need your input. We've got the Blue Bend continue to move along. You can still sign up. And then finally, Martin Luther King holiday commemoration going on next Monday starting at 11 a.m. at First Missionary Baptist Church on Natchez Street. That's it, Franklin. Have a great week.